The agents' attorneys filed suit, arguing their clients could face a, quote, immediate danger of retribution if their names were publicly revealed. The DOJ agreed not to release the names while a judge considers a restraining order. President Trump said he plans on firing some of the January 6th investigators.
Are you planning to fire the FBI agents who worked on those investigations?
No, but I'll fire some of them because some of them were corrupt. I have no doubt about that. And it'll be done quickly.
All right, Patriots, welcome back to Let's Be Frank with Katie. We are diving into a story that really has got everybody talking.
Yeah, it's a big one.
A potential clash between the FBI and the Department of Justice over the January 6th investigation.
Oh, this is a nail biter.
This one really
We're
is.
talking agent safety versus government transparency, all with some seriously heightened political tensions.
We're going to break it all down for you today, so stay tuned.
Buckle up.
And Patriots, don't forget, we launched our own 24-hour live chat website called Patriot Media Watch. It's built by the people, for the people, so we the people can connect with you during live streams.
It's a great way to stay engaged.
All right, so let's get into it. The DOJ has requested a list of all FBI agents involved in the January 6th investigation, and this has sent some serious shockwaves through the Bureau.
Yeah, I can see why.
I mean, can you imagine just being an FBI agent?
Right.
Working on such a high-profile, politically charged case?
You're putting yourself out there.
The potential for blowback, even threats against you and your family.
It's very real.
Very real, and we're not just speculating here. An FBI email warning that releasing this list could put agents and their families in immediate danger is making the rounds.
Wow.
And the FBI Agents Association is already taking legal action to protect their members.
Yeah, they're not messing around.
This isn't just bureaucratic grumbling.
No, they're scared.
They are genuinely concerned, and I think rightfully so.
I think what's really interesting here is that you rarely see this tension within the justice system.
Right.
Like, it's not uncommon for the DOJ to request information from the FBI during investigations.
Right, they work together all the time.
Right, they're supposed to.
Yeah.
But the context here,
Yeah.
the politically charged nature of January 6th, the return of Trump, the general atmosphere of mistrust.
It's a powder keg.
It really is.
So the DOJ is trying to downplay the concerns, right? Calling this an internal review to ensure accountability, not a witch hunt. They insist that agents who acted ethically have nothing to fear.
That's Acting Deputy Attorney General Emil Bub's public stance.
Right.
Yes, but they also add that those acting with corrupt or partisan intent might face consequences.
It's so vague.
It's a carefully worded statement, but that little caveat throws a wrench in the whole thing.
Absolutely.
It leaves a lot open to interpretation.
It does, and it really raises an important question. What exactly is the DOJ trying to achieve here?
Right.
Is this truly about ensuring accountability within the FBI? Or is there a deeper, perhaps political motivation?
That's the question, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, some argue that this is a legitimate attempt to address concerns about potential bias within the FBI, particularly regarding investigations related to January 6th.
Right.
Others see it as a potential move to discredit the investigation itself, especially given the current administration's stance on the events of that day.
Both sides have their points.
They do.
It's hard to say for sure what the motivations are.
Absolutely. I mean, I think this situation really just kind of highlights this complex relationship between the FBI and the DOJ.
They're partners, but sometimes it feels like they're at odds.
They're supposed to be partners in upholding the law.
Right.
But this case reveals these inherent tensions that can arise when you have two powerful entities that are, supposed to be working together, but also have their own agendas and priorities.
Think about it, Patriots.
Think about it.
On the one hand, you have the FBI, whose agents put their lives on the line every day to investigate crimes, often facing dangerous situations.
Absolutely.
And then on the other hand, you have the DOJ, who's responsible for overseeing the entire justice system and ensuring accountability across the board.
So how do you balance that?
Right.
The need for transparency and accountability with the need to protect those who uphold the law.
Exactly. And what happens when those two priorities collide head-on like they are right now?
It's a tough question.
The stakes are so high.
Huh.
I mean, if agents fear retaliation for simply doing their jobs, it could have a chilling effect on future investigations.
Right? No one's going to want to sign up to be an FBI agent if they're worried about their name being leaked and, facing potential threats.
Especially with something as politically charged as this.
Exactly. And it could also further erode public trust in these institutions.
A slippery slope.
It is a slippery slope.
We need to find a way to balance these competing interests
Absolutely.
without compromising the integrity of our justice system.
Well said. All right, so Patriots, we've got the FBI concerned about the safety of their agents. We've got the DOJ pushing for accountability or maybe something more. What does it all mean?
I don't know. It's hard to say.
We're left with a lot of questions
Well, a lot of questions.
and very few answers.
It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out.
But one thing's for sure, this situation has the potential to reshape the landscape of law enforcement in this country.
Absolutely.
And it leaves us with a lot to think about Patriots. If you were an FBI agent who worked on the January 6th case, how would you feel about the potential release of your name?
I don't know what I would do.
It's a tough one.
It's a tough one.
This is a conversation that needs to continue. Head over to Patriot Media Watch and let us know your thoughts. We'll see you next time, Patriots.
See ya.